Hey, I'm Ray Latif with BevNet. I'm here with John Craven. We're at the 2016 Natural Products Expo West Show here in Anaheim, California. John, interesting to see a bunch of brands get into sparkling and get into carbonation. We saw a few different plays, sort of all on trend for that consumer desire and demand for a bubbly product.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think a lot of it just comes back to the fact that, consumers are looking for lower calorie options with cleaner formulations. So I think, all of the stuff here, it sort of, kind of makes sense for them to go carbonated to try and grab some of those consumers.
Right. It's not like people don't want to drink something that's not carbonated. It's just that the calories in soda really have
got
pushed,
that stigma, of course. Yep.
pushed a lot of people away. Some of the interesting ones that we saw, two different coconut water plays actually. Coco Libre, in addition to a brand revamp, introduced a new sparkling coconut water line. And there was another one that you saw.
Yeah, called Coco Amazing. I think both of those are, for all that we've seen from coconut water over the years, it's interesting that, it's only recently that sparkling has become an option. There's also Jack's Coco who's been doing it for a little while.
Right.
But I think it makes sense. It's something that kind of is a nice addition to the flavor profile of coconut water. Mm-hmm. So definitely liked, what we saw out of those products.
Yeah, we've also seen sparkling tea plays as well. Bhakti Chai, which is now known as Bhakti, introduced a sparkling tea line. Although they said they got the idea for bubbles from a visit to India, where the company sort of gets all of its inspiration.
Yeah, and I think that's something that, sparkling teas, again, something that we've seen before, but seems a little more on trend now than it did in past offerings that we've seen.
Yeah, another company that's been pumping out innovation, Goodbelly, introduced a new line of sparkling probiotic drinks. What do you think of those?
Yeah, I think it's an interesting move for the company. I mean, it seems like something that much like Kavita is kind of in that space that is kind of it's not a kombucha. It is something that has the functional benefit of probiotics, which Goodbelly's known for. Mm-hmm. I think they actually, did a really nice job with the taste of it. Low calorie. It's got all those kind of, boxes ticked. So, think they'll do pretty well with that one.
Yeah, and might get a more broader basic consumers with that product as well.
Definitely.
Yeah. Avite also, with their caffeinated water, introduced a new sparkling line. We talked to Norm, the CEO, and he had talked about how it was a sort of natural progression for the brand, going from still to flavors now to sparkling.
Yeah, and that one I think is, with the caffeine in particular, feels really close to what a consumer might be leaving behind with, say, like a Diet Cola. Flavor is still that of just a sparkling water. So, it's a really, I think, smart move for those guys to add bubbles to it.
Yeah, and then lastly, Koa introduced a new sparkling line for their Olakino beverages. Really fizzy, really good. Adam Loris, the founder and CEO, talked about that being also a natural extension for the brand and something that a lot of their consumers wanted.
Definitely, and you've got an interview with him that we'll be putting out soon. But no, I think from a flavor perspective, it's something that, there's probably consumers who are going to like one versus the other. It's kind of interesting how just adding carbonation to his Olakino, like the flavor actually really changes a lot.
It does.
But again, I mean, it seems like a logical extension for Koa.
Yeah, definitely a nice extension for that brand. That's all we have for Fizz from Natural Products Expo West, but please stay tuned for much more coverage from the show in videos and print stories on the site.